I'm gonna first do a safety check. No rounds, no magazine, so the gun is actually safe. This is Steph from the IPSC-UPSA Training Techniques, Tips and Shooters channel. I did get a couple of requests based on people who have seen my videos on which types of guns I shoot, in which division, and also if I can do a review of the different guns I have. So this is my first review of my primary match gun, which is the Bul Armory SAS 2 Bullesteros in stainless steel version. You can actually see that it's not fully stainless steel because I did make some modifications as soon as I bought the gun, and I got it from the armory. The things I changed on this gun are the brass magwell. There's an aluminium magwell that is delivered with the gun. I bought another one because this is a little heavier and makes the gun even more balanced than it already is. And I also replaced the trigger shoe. There's a shorter one in there. There are multiple trigger shoes delivered with the gun. I did buy a gold version one and a little larger. I'll discuss that later on. This is a fairly pricey race gun, but if you compare these out of the box race guns to the custom ones that you can buy, like the Atlas Chaos and a couple of other ones, this is actually very high value for the money you pay for the gun. Another benefit is because this is made in Israel. We are closer to Israel here from Belgium than, for example, from the United States. It's very easy to get parts for the gun, and upgrades, magazines and these types of things. You don't have to wait long, and you don't have as many customs issues related to the gun and the parts. Someone asked me what the trigger pull is on this Bullesteros, so we're gonna do a test right now. 1.5 pounds. Trigger is actually very light. My two other race guns have a trigger pull of approximately 1.9 to 2.1 pounds. So this is a crazy light trigger, which you really have to get used to. Also because the pre-travel that you have is not a lot. You hit the wall, you can actually easily define the wall, and if you push a little further, it actually pulls the hammer. So again, very little pre-travel. Some of the people actually adjust the screw so that there's hardly any pre-travel. I don't really like that, especially when I'm prepping the trigger. I do want a little pre-travel as I have here, and to have that definite wall before, if you push a little further, before it actually goes off. So this trigger is exceptional. It's very light, makes for very fast shooting, but you need to get accustomed to it, because otherwise the chance and the risk of having an accidental shot is very high. So if you would consider to buy this gun, don't go out to the first match, because you will be very surprised as to the the workings of the trigger. And again, I do appreciate it. It takes some adjustments, certainly compared to the other race guns I have, but I do like it. Do like it a lot. The race gun comes with the standard Pro T4 Diamond red dot and the original Bull Armory mount. I do understand that they want to create as much value for the customer as possible, but the positioning of the mount is actually okay. The issue I have is the location and the angle of the thumb rest. They already work with double alpha, and they pre-installed out of the factory an extended ambidextrous thumb safety, which I do like a lot. I actually installed them also on the Ultimate Racer and another race gun I have, so very, very pleased with them. So it is strange that for a race gun like this, out of the box, that they did choose to use their own Bull Armory mount, red dot mount, and that they, for example, did not use the double alpha red dot mount, which comes with an adjustable thumb rest, which you can actually change the angle of, the location of. You can move it up or lower on the mount, which makes it much more comfortable and adjustable for the shooter's hand. So that will be a recommendation to Bull to get rid of their standard red dot mounts and, for example, work together with double alpha, so you actually have an adjustable mount and especially an adjustable thumb rest. I do understand that Bull Armory and a couple of other providers do ship out, and you can actually buy different types of mounts. Also be aware that normally there are 5 screw holes. This has 3, but the location of the 3 holes actually matches the standard other types of mounts, so that's not really an issue. They are very fast, so you have to be careful if you want to unlock the screws of the mount. Otherwise, you will actually damage the screw, and then you have to consider other options of removing the screws from the mount. So that would be a point of attention. I do think that I'm gonna change this red dot mount, and I'm gonna buy another double alpha red dot mount for the reasons that I've just described to you. What you can see is an enlarged wrecker. This is actually another wrecker than they have on the Ultimate Racer, of which I will do a review later on. It's a little longer, the position is a little different, and it's also textured. The wrecker for the Ultimate Racer, the SAS2 Ultimate Racer, is a little shorter and doesn't have the same texturing to it. This is not fixed with a detent that you could actually screw on and off. You actually have to use an Allen key to loosen or fasten it. And I would say after 50 rounds, the screw starts to become loose, and then the wrecker, it will not fall out, but the wrecker will actually become loose, and it's not very comfortable if you want to shoot the weapon. You can see an enlarged mag release button. I do have to say this is one of the negative points I have on the weapon. It does look very good, but I do have a lot of issues while shooting in training and matches that the screw actually comes loose, and then the whole button starts to wriggle around, which I don't like very much. I did already add some Loctite on the screw, but for one reason or another it actually comes loose. So as a conclusion, there's a reason why this is my primary race gun, especially for matches. This is a quality piece of work, especially for an open division race gun. Ready to race out of the box. You don't really have to change anything if you don't want to. The price quality for this gun is exceptional. Again, certainly compared to other custom race guns that you can buy, like the Atlas Chaos. And it's very, very easy to get parts if something breaks or if you want to change something. So those are the things that I really like about the gun. The things I don't like about the gun, that's I would say a little less than 5%, is the magazine release, especially the screw and then the fact that it comes loose. I don't like the way they attached the wrecker to the slide with a screw which comes loose, and I'm strongly considering to replacing the standard Bull red dot mount by a double alpha red dot mount, especially because it's adjustable. The thumb rest can be changed as far as the location to better suit your hands. Voilà.